product on Capes, Tights, and Conspiracy Theories.
Okay, that's right. Welcome back, everyone, to and conspiracy theories.
Hell yeah, dude.
What is? I was about to say, what is back, everyone? What is
back?
forward? What is forward, everyone? What is forward?
What is forward with you, Casey?
Oh,
Hopefully
not a whole lot,
everything,
man.
right? That we got to keep
Yeah.
on trucking, dude. That's we're moving forward. We're not moving backward. We're not
The
thinking
world's
about the
going to
past.
shit, and we're just,
We're trying.
we're just here, LJ. And I just need a new mouse. That's all I want is just a new fucking mouse.
Is it Bluetooth or is it got the little chip thing that picks up on the...
It's a certain type of, mouse and keyboard that I like, and that's just the only thing. It's just a certain kind. I like it.
Then keep it. Is there an updated version, or are you using a couple of versions behind?
Well, I'm gonna tell you this. I just turned up our volume here. I could probably. I just don't want to drop $40 for. That's the thing. Ah, shit. Come on, dude. Just give me this. Twitch stats.
I don't blame you, man. Save a buck where you can, and if it's not broken, don't fix it, right?
That's right. Yeah. I'm just cheap, so that's the thing.
But that's me too, dude. I'm cheap too.
Well, welcome everyone. You are listening to Gabe Stats and Conspiracy Theories, where we are trying to bridge the gap of comic book media and make it easy and accessible for everyone to jump in along the way. And this is a prime example, LJ, talking about jumping along the way. I asked you before we started, I was like, hey, tilt your camera down just half an inch. Motherfucker, see, he gets all mad. It's okay. It's going to be edited out, dude. It's great. It's great. Oh, now I can't hear you. Are you serious? Okay, there it is.
I put myself on mute because I was like grunting.
Well, see, now I got to adjust mine. Hey, but something interesting happened this weekend. Hey. Something interesting happened this weekend, LJ. Do you know what San Diego Comic-Con is? Do you know what I know you've been to a con. You have been to a comic convention.
Superhero Comic-Con. That was in San Antonio.
A couple months ago. That's right.
Or maybe a month ago now at this point. But yeah, that was my first exposure to any con, really. And yeah, I knew there were other ones, but I knew there were some in California, but I didn't know what they were called. So this one happened. This was in San Diego.
Yeah, this is one of the bigger ones. They have New York Comic Con. They have San Diego Comic Con. I don't know if New York is. I haven't been following. The things have been screwed up since the pandemic, but usually all the big ones have been in what they call Hall H, or as they say in Australia, Hall H, and H.
Like and H.
But a bunch of interesting stuff happened this year. So DC, just to kind of catch up, we know there's the new Superman movie coming up. This would have been their only time to present stuff at Comic-Con, and they didn't present anything, which is a little odd.
No shit, dude.
Yeah. But
I'm surprised by that one.
But also, let's think about it. You don't really go in. A wise decision would be a lot of the fault, I think, from past things would have been that they've revealed stuff too early, and set people's expectations for something. And then it just turns out not to work. Not saying that that's going to happen with this movie by any means, because actually they just finished production today at this time of recording.
No joke, dude. So they're done. They're just now it's going into editing and
it'll be released, I think, July 23rd of next year, July 2017, something like that. You people, they will let us know in the comment. Yeah,
next year.
Next year.
What the fuck? A year from now
will be the year of Superman. So,
2025.
So they didn't have a lot of presence, but they did reveal the new DC logo, Let's fucking find it.
All right. So traditionally, it's just been the D and the C, black and white. Is it going to look drastically different than that, than what we're all used to seeing?
Well, I guess we could do that at the end. But since we're talking about it, we'll do it here. So this is the it's James Gunn, and he's talking. And so they've really tried to. Man, my fucking headphones are loud as hell. Can you hear it all right? Or is it too
Yeah, it's
loud?
loud.
Anyway,
Thank you
may
for
help
your
if I
support over the
switch to
past
the
year and
video
change. I
here
can't
all
wait to
day.
show you all what we have in store for you.
Anyway,
We
he's
promise
saying
to
that they
put
can't
every
wait to
ounce
show
of
us
our
all
hearts
what's
and
in
souls
store
into
and all this
honoring the
shit.
legacy of Superman, of Batman, of Wonder Woman, and of all the DC Comics characters. And I promise this logo will be a sign of the love and passion and respect and hard work that goes into those creations.
And you can hear it all right,
So
sir?
now I have the distinct
Yeah.
pleasure of
No, it's
showing you
okay.
our
Plenty loud.
DC Studios logo. I can pretend we worked long and hard on figuring out what that was, but the truth is we knew exactly what we wanted that logo to be from the moment we took charge of DC Studios.
Is he going to
If
show
looks
it?
familiar to
No,
you,
he's just gonna
well,
talk about it.
you might very well be a
Seriously?
DC fan.
Bastardos.
Much love to all of you and have a wonderful con.
All right. Well, peace, man.
Now
That's the logo now?
that's
That's
the
what it's going to
logo.
look like going forward?
Yeah. Now I don't know if you like so that was actually the logo like from like in the 70s up until like the mid 2000s, you know, and they had changed it and done other things with it. But now showing what he's talking about is them going back to this type of logo is a sign of respect for what they have for the past and what they want to do moving forward.
And he said, tie the past into the future. And I always thought that the DC logo was very similar to like the DC shoe skate brand logo.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe the DC
I don't know why I
shoe.
was picturing.
Which one do you think came first,
Just
though?
D and
Let's
C.
look here. Let's see. DC shoes. Well, okay, I kind of see what you mean.
See what I
'Cause
mean?
Sort of.
Yeah, there you go. Right there. It's logo. See, it says logo up at top.
Yeah, yeah,
There you go. Right.
yeah.
DC.
But back in the day, like this one is probably the one that you're talking about.
Yeah,
blue-
actually, the one you know what? If you would have said which one of these does DC logo look like today, I would have said the one in the middle, the black and white one with the star around it for some reason.
Well, that's what it is. That's what they've gone back to because that was their logo. Am I sharing the screen here?
You are. I can see it.
Well, but I'm not sharing
Oh,
with the audience.
with the audience.
But LJ, like, that was their logo for years, you know. And so for them to go back to that is a true to form. And I was
That is,
listening
yeah.
to Superman homepage, and they were talking about everything like from the death of Superman to all of this other stuff, the Watchmen, all of these comics, the Dark Knight Returns, and all of these things that have been based on that are part of our comic book history were under this banner of what they call the DC Bullet.
I see. So look, this one.
Yes.
That's what I expect. Just a D and a C.
Yeah. But like that's that one they had changed it to that pretty much for a while in the mid 2000s. Then they did one that was kind of like a DC peel back. It looked like it was not my favorite. Yeah, they had kind of different versions of it for different characters. And so like
that actually looks pretty cool. It's different, but I can see how people wouldn't gravitate towards that because it looks like a C's being peeled, like the cover's being peeled off a C. You really don't see a D in there anywhere.
Yeah, and you got to see the D, LJ. That's if we know anything, you got to be able to see the D.
You do, yes. I know exactly what you're talking about, dude.
But there's also a Superman Superman and Lois TV show that I've mentioned before. It's the live action one, and this was their first year where they could have been to Comic-Con. Or actually, I'm sorry, this is their first year that they went to Comic-Con. And
Those
so,
characters, or
these
the actors and actresses.
yeah. And so for their final season, and you can see everybody's killing Superman, LJ. That's what's going on. It's the death of Superman all around for everybody. Everybody gets the death of Superman.
Dang.
So the comics. You remember back whenever we were kids and they killed off Superman in the comics, and everybody made a big deal about it. It was in the news.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do. I do remember it being on the news because I was like, what the hell? Because I remember my parents watching the news and being like, why are they talking about Superman on the news?
Yeah.
because he died.
It's the first time for a while, I guess. Well, other characters have died, but they made a big deal about it,
well, this one is a big deal because it's Superman. He can't die.
And so people were like, oh man, is he gonna die or what's going on? But Doomsday was the one who killed him.
In this one, in this new one?
In the storyline. In the death of Superman storyline, when they killed Superman.
It was
a character
Doomsday.
called Doomsday who killed him. Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is these folks' versions of Doomsday. Yeah. So, and again, this is from the Superman homepage. These guys are freaking awesome. If you don't know who they are, what the fuck is the matter with you?
These guys?
This website that I'm citing here that we're using for the podcast is from Superman homepage.
That's something you reference often.
Yeah, for sure. They're great folks over there. But anyway, they have this. You can see that's Doomsday, who's killing Superman. So yeah, or who's going to kill? No spoilers.
No, Superman prevails. He actually kills Doomsday.
Yeah, they both pretty much kill each other.
Yeah, they do, right? Because that's how it works. Like Doomsday doesn't stay alive. That was in one of the Superman I swear I watched a live action where Doomsday was in the
that
show
was with Henry Cavill and Batman as Ben Affleck. Yeah, that is an example of them like trying to cram how would you say it? Too much
into one. Yeah, that's right, because in that show or in that movie they bring him back to life to kill Doomsday, right? Because well, or something like that.
They do bring Superman back to life, but it's Doomsday is already dead. But there is footage of this here, and it looks better than that film, man. I can show it to you here as we get towards the end. We've got a lot to cover.
Dude. Okay,
we got a lot to cover here.
Yeah, because this, man, the end of this one, it was a lot going on.
Well, LJ, we are probably going to have to delay that and talk about that.
Ladies and gentlemen, delay. Thank you for understanding. Moving on.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. But this is Superman and Lois, or My Adventures with Superman, and they're bringing in it's that anime thing that I was showing you last week.
That's cool. I love, man, that is a surreal feeling when you have actors and actresses in front of you, not too far, like in a panel talking, or talking about the movies that they were in and what they thought about certain scenes, and it's pretty cool to see that. If you've never been to a Comic-Con, because I've only been to one, I suggest you go. Check it out. At least.
Well, I've been to many cons.
Yes.
Anyway,
I'm a Comic-Con connoisseur.
I'm a chameleon.
Oh, I like that song.
Yeah.
Dude. We should play that right now.
So they introduced this at the panel, and it's sketches of a Superboy. And Superboy usually happens when the death of Superman happens, because there are 4 Supermen who appear. A Superboy, a cyborg Superman,
Oh,
a
fuck.
the Man of Steel, or I'm sorry, the Man of Tomorrow, like the Eradicator, and then the
And
eventual
Super Doomsday Man.
and Steel.
Steel. So why is that? Is that so Superman dies and there's four Superman spawn?
No, okay, yeah, that's a great question. We can talk
Mm.
about the death of Superman just really briefly and talk about what happens. So Superman and Doomsday go at each other. They like there's this wonderful shot of them like both coming at each other, you
Right.
know, and it's like
It's pretty epic, man.
it's like
yeah.
and then they both kill each other, and then Superman is dead, and they have this big funeral for him. And then a lot of the heroes show up. Batman doesn't show up. He kind of hangs out in the shadows, but you can see him kind of silhouetted in the background. And
He's
you can
there.
see in the comic book panel, it's one of those where you got to look at it, and there are all
Mhm.
these different hidden people who are there. You know, oh, there's that, and you know,
Yeah, you
there's
start
this
naming
guy.
them all.
Mm-hmm. And so they bury him, and then Lex Luthor is kind of like, well, this can't be happening or whatever, you know. He anyway, there his heartbeat kind of starts again, and that signals something in the Fortress of Solitude, and it like gets him.
Hmm.
Somehow his body ends up back in the Fortress of Solitude, but you don't know this originally. I'm skipping ahead. Pretty much one at a time, these heroes start emerging, and they're all wearing the crest. And people are like, what's going on? There's this kid who's like, hey, no, I fucking am Superman. So, you know, and he's wearing a leather jacket and everything just like that. And then there's
And this is the
Steel.
boy, right?
This is the kid, yeah. And he's just called the kid. He's like, don't call me Superman. You know, and he's like then there's Steel, who basically says, no, I'm not Superman, I'm John Henry Irons. Superman saved me, and I built a thing out of steel, and I'm saving people.
Hmm.
The Eradicator is kind of mixed signals. He looks like Superman, but he has to wear a visor under the sun. It turns out he's like the epitome of the Kryptonian side of him. And he was generated by the Fortress of Solitude to protect his body while his body was hibernating. Skipping ahead. Now,
Is
skipping
he
back.
related to who's the dude from the I-beams
No,
dude?
no, because those are different universes. That's
Shit. What's his name
Marvel.
though?
Cyclops.
Cyclops.
And then there's Cyborg Superman, which he tries to convince people that he really is Superman, but he's not. He is working for the other side. I don't want to give it all away.
Dude.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
a scary one.
So let's see here.
What the fuck, man?
Are you
I
looking
never
at
even
it?
knew what the.
Show it up
Yeah,
on your
dude. I
screen.
didn't know there was freaking like how
Show it up on
how
the-
many of these.
Yeah.
That's a scary dude, man. This one's
Yeah.
scary. Like that one's. Is that how his hand is? Is permanently like that?
Well, there are different versions of it. His hand can kind of morph, you know.
Because he's a
But like
robot.
this here,
You know what,
so
dude? That's freaking. They should have, dude. This one is sick. This one's sick right here.
oh yeah, that's a cover. That's or it looks very similar to a cover. That's very awesome.
That reminds me of
So it turns out that guy was
Terminator, yo.
very much so. They're trying to
Mhm.
capitalize on that in the comic books. Very much so. It's in the 90s. They're like,
Bastards.
oh, how are we going to bring him back? And they're like, so what happened in the writer's room? They're like, how are we going to bring him back? And they're like, how about we bring him back? Yeah. And people are like, is this Superman? And they're like, yeah, it's Superman. What? Yeah. No, he says he's Superman. I don't know. He says he's, you know.
We're
Yeah,
like, really, people? That's fucking Superman? No, it's not.
I don't know. So anyway, in the story of this TV show, you can see Lex is kind of bald in the center there. I can't really zoom in too much more without it. Like, it could be. See, there's Cyborg Superman. this is kind of Jor-El. You know, he could be the Eradicator version. Who knows what's going on here? So, yeah.
And apparently they're crossing Abbey Road.
That's exactly right, LJ. That's exactly right. Thank you for that. Thank you for that.
That was pretty cool. It took me a minute to get that. I was like, what are they? That looks like they're like Abbey Road. It's the Beatles.
That's
man.
exactly right. Good job, dude. That's incredible. So, yeah. Well, Marvel really had a grand show. We're just going to kind of...
During Comic-Con? Where is this at? Oh, San Diego.
San Diego, yeah. But some of these are drones.
Could live anywhere in California, it would be San Diego, man. Dude, yeah, this is really popular, man. This is
And so they kind of are showing all their movies. There's the Deadpool kind of promo.
That's cool, man.
Yeah. Fireworks going along with it.
Fireworks, yeah.
Deadpool and Wolverine logo, which let me just say just right here, LJ. If you want me to spoil the movie for you, I haven't seen it yet, but I pretty much have. Unfortunately,
no,
being tied into things, I was spoiled before the movie was released on all the cameos.
Oh, well, shit. Well, I mean, I guess with everything you kind of know about comics, and yeah, it probably wasn't hard to piece together the storyline. I'm sure that's how a lot of people felt.
But I'm still gonna go see it in theaters, and we don't have to talk about it. But if you want me to spoil it for you, I can tell you who is all in it, and we don't have, you know. If not, I can do a little segment here whenever you're going. Not spoil it. We'll remain.
I kind of want to be surprised by that because I freaking love Wolverine. Oh, well, I love Gene Hackman. I mean, not
Gene Hackman. Gene Wilder.
Yeah, I like Gene Hackman as Wolverine. You know what I'm saying? He's pretty.
Yeah, he's Gene Hackman.
Hugh Jackman. The fuck?
No, Gene Wilder and Gene Hackman.
Yeah, there you go, dude. That's gonna be the new series, Wolverine and Deadpool. So,
they're both. Well, Gene Wilder's or Gene Hackman's still alive.
Yeah, Gene Hackman is Wild, or
no,
he passed
he died.
away, right?
Yeah, he did.
That wasn't too long ago that he passed away, right?
You know, he was one of my favorite actors, man.
Willy Wonka, man. I mean, that obviously catapulted that dude to the highest of fame and he'll go down in history as one of the greatest actors that ever lived.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, but
I agree.
No, Hugh Jackman.
Huge
Jackman, dude.
No,
you know what?
Huge Ackman.
How old is that dude, man?
Old enough, dude. He's like old enough. Huge Ackman.
He is.
That's pretty good.
55 years old, this motherfucker, and how ripped. Of course, I think.
Wait till you see him in this movie,
dude. He talked. There's a lot of older. To
spoil it at all for you.
No, there's a lot of older actors that don't want to play these parts anymore because of how grueling.
We're gonna keep this just going in the background as we're talking.
How grueling the routine is to stay in shape, and because dude, they don't get to eat whatever they want, man. It's a very strict diet.
No, they have like
they fucking work out like 7 hours a day to look like that. You know?
Yeah. No, they have to like so much that they have to put into it. I couldn't do that.
Dude,
you can see that in the corner. Go ahead.
I mean, if you had, obviously they're personal
I would do it.
Absolutely.
If I had the money, I would look at this. Oh, there, isn't that cool?
Yo, Spider? No,
that's Deadpool.
Oh fuck! That looked like the dude from Wakanda. What's his name? Black Panther. I thought it was Spider-Man. Then I thought it was Black Panther. And then you're like, no,
it's Deadpool. But there is a funny thing about how Deadpool, because we talked about this last time, how Deadpool kind of like is one of the few characters in comic books that knows that he's in a comic book.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, you turn in the hang on. He's like, hey,
he talks
I'll get you on the next page. Okay. Yeah. And so but
That's a
he's
very unique way to look at that, though, because it just it completely changes the storyline. In
well,
his
he has
comedy,
known and admitted that he's taken his look from Spider-Man.
yeah.
And there's a character called Deadshot in DC Comics.
Oh
And
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah,
look
yeah.
very similar too. And he's acknowledged that before too, you know? It's
I need to
funny.
go back and watch the original Deadpool show
Yeah, it's all right.
movies. It's all right. The first one was my favorite one.
I think you'd be okay. There's Wolvie. Oh yeah, this is really cool. Check it out. They go like schnick.
That's right. I know that. Calling
Look.
him Wolvie.
Schnick.
Schnicked. Like shing. Like the seeds come out. Schnicked.
Schnick. Yep. I know you're like fanatics, LJ. That's what it.
Yeah. Well, the fact that you called him Wolvie, I know that Deadpool calls him that in the movie. You know, when they
Yeah.
start working together. Shit, man. How long did that go on for?
Like 11
Like
minutes.
15 minutes or something.
Okay, so let's see. Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay, yeah. So let's see. A lot of the stuff that also happened has to do with new stuff, like the Fantastic Four.
Dude,
Which I'm very excited to see.
Wait for that to come
Yeah.
out, dude. Because it's, dude, what has it been like? 20 years since the last one? Just about? Gotta be, man.
I don't
This is
know if
like
it's 20
mid
years.
2000s, yo.
But look,
It's 20 fucking years.
it's Galactus. Don't you remember last time he was a cloud? They're like, oh, Galactus is coming with the Silver Surfer, and it's with Jessica Alba. And she's like, I'm Jessica Alba in a wig. That was the next to the last Silver Surfer. But then they had Fan Four Stick.
We were talking about Fantastic Four.
Yeah, and
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
2000 motherfucking 5 is when this bitch came out. That's 20
no, but there
years.
was another one before that, or after that. Does that one have
That's the one with
Jessica
Alba?
But there was another one after that.
Well, yeah, there was
It was a completely different reboot.
Fantastic Four. Oh yeah, that was in 20. Well, there was one in 2007, one in 2015. Was it this one? No.
It's with
Go Power Rangers.
Yes, that's right. That's right. It was with him, the Red Ranger.
What's
That's
his
right.
name?
It doesn't matter. But you know who's going to be in this one? Let's see. Pedro Pascal is going to be.
No way.
He's
the leader, right?
He's Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, and then what's his name from? You watch Stranger Things?
Yes.
So
we watched it. Yeah.
It's the long-haired guy who sacrifices himself to play Metallica.
Yes, yeah.
He's
the
gonna
dude
be.
That's, yeah, I know what you're talking about. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah, he's gonna be the
Rock dude. Or
no,
he's the main character, right?
He'll be Johnny Flame.
Oh well, he's the Power Ranger. He's the Red Ranger.
We're talking about two different movies, LJ.
I know, but he's the Red Ranger in the new Power Rangers movie. This guy, right? Or no? No.
Is he? Is he?
He's
in
the Red
Stranger
Ranger.
Things?
He's the dude. Yeah, he is in Stranger Things. He's the
damn. I didn't.
This is what he looks like in Stranger Things. This is him.
Okay.
Right? We're
very crazy. No. The guy who's gonna be that's a different movie. The guy who's that is the Red Ranger, but the guy who's gonna be who I'm talking about is like the guy who sacrifices himself playing Metallica on the roof.
Dude, no way. Yeah. Yes, that's the dude from. He's the guy that he's in that club in high school and they're playing D&D. Dude, what the hell? Yes.
He's gonna be Johnny Flame or whatever, you know.
He was one of my favorite characters in that series.
Yeah.
Even though he was just in the last couple. This dude, Eddie Munson.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, there he is in Stranger Things. That's what you're talking about.
All right, LJ, we got to continue on with this drone show. We're never gonna get through this.
Come on,
My
dude. What the hell?
goodness, come on. I'm
Drone
trying
show,
to talk
fast
with
forward,
you
go.
about Galactus, and you keep talking about 19 different movies ago, LJ.
Wait.
So last time Galactus came with the Silver Surfer, he was just a yellow cloud, and they defeated him before he turned to this. Galactus is like a power plant, or is like a planet eater, not a power plant eater.
Galactus is. I don't even know who you're talking about, dude. I got you.
But this, they make him look like this because he's supposed to be that big. He, if he were looking over the planet.
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought, what is that? Battlestar Galactica?
Yep.
Whenever I hear that.
Well, here's the final
gotcha.
thing, LJ.
That's cool. This one. This dude.
Let me switch back over to you. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Battlestar Galactica. Got it.
So check this out.
Yo, what the fuck is that? Is that the drone?
They are drones, yeah.
Fantastic 9, dude. That should have been a number 9, not a number 4.
That is a number 9, technically.
Oh, is it? Technically, I can see it. Are you sure those aren't fireworks? Nah, there's no way.
No, they're just suspended in anti-gravity.
Dude, can you imagine the programming for that?
No.
You can't. I can't either. Some smart ass
Saturday
people.
Hall H.
What does that mean? Saturday Hall H? Like that's where all they're going to do the things?
So do you remember how I was telling you about Comic-Con and how they have different halls and everything? Like it's a big convention center. And so where they hold the biggest conventions or for the biggest premieres is in Hall H because that's the largest.
A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Don't try to work logistics into it, LJ. Just accept it for what it is.
You know what? I'm going to go to this one in San Diego.
It happened this weekend.
I'll go to the next one.
Yep.
And we're going to fucking Hall H, man.
I would like to. No, it'd be great. Well, we got a lot to dive through, LJ. We're going to take just a few seconds here, just gather our thoughts, and we'll be right back with you on Capes, Tights, and Lightsabers.
Joanna Kearns, Desperate Choices, NBC Monday.
All right, LJ, welcome back to... All right.
Fucking call me doing some yoga, dude.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was trying to de-stress, man. All right, back to this.
I hope I'm not stressing you out.
No, you're not.
Okay.
I don't get stressed out, man. I mean, it takes a lot for me to fucking get stressed out.
That's good.
Yeah, you know all those questionnaires when you're answering questions like on a scale from 1 to 10, or how many days out of the week do you feel stressed?
Yeah.
Never. Well,
never.
Maybe sometimes.
Well, man, I always freak out about like people's expectations and trying to give them the best experience. That's what freaks me out. I'm like, oh, I could have done better. I could have shown them a better experience.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
Anyway, back to Comic-Con. Big woo, LJ. Lots of things happened. Let's see. Welcome to Hall H. Deadpool and Wolverine. They had a little bit of a panel. We're just gonna kind of go over some insights or some sides here as we're talking about.
Did they have the actors there? And they probably didn't, right?
Yes, they did. And it's funny because we can't watch all of this because they just spoiled all the cameos who are going to be in this. So we're just going to skip ahead a little bit. This is where they're talking about Captain America: Brave New World.
Surrounded by
it's him.
A host of very good,
it is him.
Intricate characters.
We'll skip ahead to the part that everybody's excited about. LJ.
Wait, what the fuck, dude? I know that guy. He's an actor.
He is an actor. This one right here?
Shit, dude. Fucking Star Wars Galactica.
Tell Tom Holland that I got Harrison Ford.
Yeah, he's been like this for a long time. But this is a character that's based.
He's so excited and nervous, you can tell.
Proud to become
of Captain America: Brave New World. Thank you.
Tim Blake Nelson, John Carlos Esposito.
There's one part where Harrison hulks out.
like this.
That's Harrison Ford.
I can't. I guess they didn't. I guess they didn't catch that. On
Dude,
this,
that dude in the purple, he does a series on what have I seen? Bugsy Scruggs or Scruggs something, where he's that old Western dude, and he's going through and
well, you've seen him on
Scruggs.
You've seen him. Didn't you say that he was in Breaking Bad?
Him? I don't remember him in Breaking Bad. Maybe he was in. No, that's the other dude. That's the dude in the red jacket. That's Gustavo.
Okay,
He played.
yeah.
He was in Breaking Bad, but the dude in the purple, Buster Scruggs was. It's some series called
Oh, okay.
The Life of Buster Scruggs or
Interesting.
The Ballad of Buster Scruggs. Dude, it's actually really cool. See this dude,
okay.
right? Something Tim Blake. This guy, right? That's it?
Okay. Huh.
Is that the dude in purple?
I don't think so.
What? It's gotta be.
You don't notice the actor. You notice this guy, this little fucking guy. This guy right here. This guy. You don't notice this guy making a big deal. My goodness, LJ. Now we got to figure it out.
So this is Sam. I know Sam. He's Captain America.
But you recognize him from something. You're not gonna say like, "Fucking oh brother, where art thou?"
Is he
it the same guy?
I think that's him. Okay, so I know that guy. Oh brother, golly, dude, 2000.
You're making me go back to this. They don't even go. Look, this is how important he is in this film. There it is. That's the only close-up that we have of him. And you picked him out of a lineup, LJ. I hope that if something happens, there it is. I haven't been showing all this stuff as I've been scrolling.
Dude,
but I've been trying to find it.
Bullshit.
That's him, out of all.
Yes. Out of everybody that's up there, fucking
they never focus on him. They never focus on. Oh, there's another one, LJ. Is that him?
Yeah.
Is that him?
That's fucking him, dude. And he's short too. And I know
LJ's
that.
Like, hey, you know that guy? That guy in the purple? I'm like, the star of the series? Nope. That little guy on the left. He's in Buster Scruggs. And I'm like,
you're like, who the fuck is that?
Not even. Like,
dude, yeah,
you know,
that's awesome, dude.
Like it should have been. I can't believe that you. Oh, brother, where art thou? Is.
You know what, dude? I don't think I've ever seen that movie. I know I'm probably committing a sin saying that. Oh, brother, where art thou?
You know the Big Lebowski. You know much. I love that.
I know. Fuck yeah. I love the Big Lebowski.
You don't know shit about the Big Lebowski.
I know that he likes White Russians and he's always smoking a cigar and he always calls people dude, okay?
A cigar.
How much of that should I know?
A cigar?
Is it a cigar or a cigarette or I don't know. A weed? Is he smoking weed?
That shows how much you know about the Big Lebowski, LJ.
He wants his fucking rug back. You know
why? Because it really tied the fucking room together.
That's right.
It's not about
the rug.
He's like, it's not about the marmot.
Dude, I need to watch that again, dude. It's been a minute since I've seen that show. And you know what? I'm gonna watch Thy Brother Where Out There, Your Children Will Survive. Yeah,
all right,
it's a great show.
Anyway, moving on. I'm moving on.
Buster
that
Scruggs.
Big 8-wheel track. Said it true loving baby, come back. I'm moving on.
Give it to him.
Anyway, Thunderbolts.
Really appreciate
it's a Russian.
Florence Pugh. You think that girl has your back?
It's you know him from Stranger Things.
Let me see. I
God,
gotta see his
Florence
face.
Pugh.
Oh yes, the cop, the main character. Yep.
Yeah. David Harborough.
Yo, dude. Fuck yeah.
I've come here today to introduce you.
So he's a character that I don't know a lot about. And
He's
he's
Russian?
kind of like, I don't know the character, and so I don't want to try to I haven't researched this, LJ. A lot going on in this episode.
What's the character? Do you know
Uh,
what the character is?
I don't.
Who is he?
I don't. It's Captain Russian, Mr.
It's
Russian,
Starman. It's Starman.
Starman, Red Anti-Captain America. But basically, he's
Russian
like
Starman.
He's like, you guys. He hypes up the crowd, and he's like, y'all didn't dress up for this. Anyway, he's part of the Thunderbolts, which are kind of like a ragtag group of folks, kind of like the Suicide Squad in the Marvel Universe. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Just before I get any hate comments, the Thunderbolts are kind of like the Suicide Squad from the DC universe in the Marvel universe.
You're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
I know.
I already see the hate.
Should have
comments
explained
come
it
through.
better. We're gonna cut it. Okay, LJ. So the Thunderbolts are kind of like the Suicide Squad in the DC universe. So,
Oh, dude, yeah. It's okay.
Yep.
I didn't know that. I just
Yep.
thought we had just the Suicide Squad. We didn't have any other types of squads out there.
oh no, people be trying to kill other people all the time. This from our folks at comicbookmovie.com. You didn't want any spoilers, so I'll just scroll up. But yeah, he
I'm
wears
not really
the
sure
suit.
what I'm looking at.
He wears the suit.
Oh, it's a
LJ.
suit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the fucking
Yep.
the real Wolverine suit.
That's right.
I think I've heard that too. I have seen where he does dress like it's the traditional Wolverine
Mhm.
suit. It's not the I guess whatever he was
The
wearing
black
before. It had
leather.
the colors and stuff. Yeah,
It was just
or just the
black.
I remember him in a jean jacket. Is that accurate? I don't remember that.
Well, that's his civilian kind of thing. He'd wear kind of like a wife beater. I'm sorry.
that's
He'd
right.
wear a. Damn it.
It's
I've
okay.
really got it.
It's okay. You can say it, wife beater. We still live in the early 2000s, people. Okay.
He'd wear a male tank. Dude. No, I gotta cut that out.
I'm trying to get canceled up with this motherfucker, all right?
Because I work for a shirt printing company and I can't say
Yeah,
wife beater.
man. Yeah, dude. It's fucked up. No.
No, he wears
That's funny.
a rugged male tank.
Tank. All white
An athletic
tank top.
tank.
Athletic tank. Politically correct, man. Let's be PC around here, right?
Yeah. So Colin Farrell, right?
Yes.
That's Colin
Dude.
Farrell. Isn't that weird?
The fuck?
Yeah, so
Shut
did you ever
up,
watch
dude.
the Batman TV or the Batman? See, now you got me doing it. The Batman movie with Robert Pattinson.
No.
Some folks call him Robert Pattinson. You didn't ever watch. You didn't ever watch that. You didn't ever watch.
But you know what I did watch?
What?
Twilight. All the movies. That is not motherfucking. Who'd you say that was?
It's a Colin Farrell.
That is not Colin Farrell, dude. No fucking way. Go down.
Yeah. No.
Go down to that one. That is not Colin Farrell, dude.
This right
No
here?
way. That
Yeah,
guy.
it is. He they're making him look.
Shut
Well,
the fuck up. Let me
No,
see.
it really is. Look at him.
Colin Farrell. You realize that this is Colin Farrell, right?
Yeah, that's
that's
him.
the right guy.
Yeah.
What the hell, yo? I remember him in SWAT. Okay, that's the last movie I think I've watched with him in it.
Oh yeah.
No way, dude. So he's gonna be in a new Batman Penguin movie.
Well, so there already was a Batman movie. and you
But
just
that
haven't
was a
watched
long time. Oh wait, no, that
And-
was that's the one with Robert Pattinson in it.
it. Is there an
Dude,
echo
I'm
in
gonna
here?
fucking watch that, dude. I can't believe I haven't watched
Didn't I
that
just
yet.
say that?
No,
Or-
you said Twilight. We were talking about Twilight, dude. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that to people?
I see.
Dude, I can't believe I still haven't watched that yet, though, dude. That is kind of weird that I haven't watched it
Robert
yet.
Pattinson. He's
Robert
the vampire.
Pattinson.
He's in Twilight.
Yeah, that was his best movie.
All right. Anyway, now switching subjects. LJ. Now for something completely different.
How
There
we do
is
that
another.
transition?
There's another cartoon coming out from the people who made. Oh shit! God damn it! I fucked up, LJ.
Hmm?
Up that's sort of similar to the Batman the Animated Series. They're changing the Penguin to a woman, and I am just not sure how I feel about this.
The fuck, dude?
They're like, why? Why? I understand. Look, it's not a matter of like sexism.
It's a
or
matter.
anything.
It's a matter of sex here,
It-
ladies and gentlemen. That's weird, dude. Because I mean, you've historically known him for the Penguin to be a dude. I don't know.
But again, I know that in the Spider-Man animated movies, they've done Dr. Octavius as a female as well, and it's worked. You know,
Oh, yeah. Okay. See, I didn't know that. Well,
But-
I guess it's one of those things. It's like until you watch it and to see how it plays out. Maybe they have. I don't know. Maybe there's a theme there to kind of help
exactly,
with.
LJ.
You know.
That's exactly the kind of attitude that we need to have.
You know.
You know,
Give it a
just-
chance. Check it out. If you don't like it, you don't fucking like it. You like it, then good for you.
Watch it, and if you don't like it, don't watch it. So
We say that shit all the time, man, when it comes to like real world shit, when it comes to politics and religion. Be like, you don't fucking like it, don't watch it. You
Yeah.
know?
Well, this is a shot of that Doomsday that we were talking about, who's flying towards Superman. Remember, I sent you the an awesome shot of his vision going that way, and that's
Well, there he is.
from this.
From that battle.
Yeah,
It's just scary.
what's that?
I said it's a scary.
Oh yeah,
Fuck them up, dude. Yo, that's sick, dude. Damn.
yeah. Like that, you know, is just incredible.
It's just an intense
Like that. That's a
battle.
comic book cover right there, you know.
Oh, bitch. Fuck them
But
up.
watch this. He's when you do something to him, he grows immune to it. And so he develops more spines and really becomes the Doomsday. I don't know if you've caught this, but what's on his chest right there?
It looks like an S.
But a reverse S. Right? Yeah.
Damn, what the
A
hell?
reverse S. So
Yeah.
he's kind of I don't want to spoil anything for the whole series, but it's an awesome evolution that they've done with. I have enjoyed this series from the very beginning, LJ. It has been
Damn,
something
this
that's
is cool.
yeah, it's been really great. Ugh. I mean, that's just fucking nuts.
Run away, Superman, run away. I would have probably backed off and took off and just regrouped and figured out another way
Yeah.
to kill this bastard.
But this is a great shot with him, like, he sees that far off in the distance. And it's out of focus, like he's trying to see that far off, you know?
Yeah.
And here's that shot. I mean, that just looks so fucking good. So, Yeah, 2-hour premiere, LJ.
I've already seen it.
That's
Already
pretty
seen it.
much a movie, you know.
2-hour premiere. Yep.
A
Dang.
2-hour premiere for a TV show. That's pretty much a movie.
That is, dude. And for as long as it's been on, I mean, if you take like Smallville, all the hours that you
Yeah,
know, it's like,
yeah, dude. And like that's the thing. It's been on 4 or 5 seasons. I can't remember.
so 4 or 5 years now.
And every time it's been like a 2-hour premiere. So they sink and that budget in there, man. Think about that movie that you remember Doomsday in.
Mm-hmm.
What looked better?
No, obviously this.
And this is a TV show.
Yeah. And they had millions on their budget, I'm sure.
Gives us another kind of look at Galactus here from the Fantastic Four. Speaking of Fantastic Four, I have something that's probably going to get us canceled out there. We were talking about it. We were talking about getting canceled.
It's all right. I already put something on X. Cancel capes, tights, and lightsabers, please, because of this.
Yeah, just in case. If anything happens to us, you know where to find us. But we're going to check out, probably just for us streaming folks here. Then we'll cut this out for the podcast. But this is the trailer for the Fantastic Four. I'm so excited to see it. I haven't seen it, LJ. I've been waiting to see this. It took me about 30 minutes trying to find it. So
let's go.
Okay. Let me see how it looks on. Can I go? No. That's it. That's it, folks. I can't go in anymore. Okay.
That was awesome, man. That was a great ocean.
The Fantastic Four.
This equation
yes! Look at this!
It's
these fusion or fusion.
Exists on different dimensional planes. Who wants to see a big explosion? Glasses.
That's awesome.
The best pilot in the world right here. Best looking movies. Well, that is one interpretation.
See, okay.
Yeah, there he is, Pascal.
Here's the kitchen.
Pedro Pascal, yeah. And also that's the dude from The Bear.
Sunday at 8 on the dot. No matter what, we're all here.
And Vanessa Kirby.
Is this traditionally set like in the 50s and 60s?
In the 60s, yes, absolutely. Ben Grimm, that's what's his name from
But now it's time to make a match. What do you say?
The Bear.
Contestant number 3.
Contestant number 3.
Oh, it's the Thing. That was the comic book cover right there, LJ. That was the comic book cover. That's so fucking cool. Sue Storm.
That last voice you just heard of my baby brother, Jonathan Storm.
Joseph Quinn.
Ladies, he is very single.
Ignition sequence start.
Oh, look, that's the Excelsior launch pad. That's really cool. So, wow, that's...
Yeah, I like the way they did that. Again, kind of set back in the 60s. That's exactly what that would have looked like.
And there's Galactus we saw at the very, very, very end. Peeking through the window. Yes. Yes. That's awesome. That looks so fucking cool, dude.
That's going to look really good.
I'm really excited about that. I think that's so good.
And it's not Fantastic Four, it's Fantastic 9, remember?
Well, a lot of people are, so it's going to be probably them coming into our universe, you know? And so...
Well, yeah, I remember the last movie is kind of like set in today with people from today, right? Trying to do things. It wasn't anybody really from outer space or anything. It was just people. normal people.
But I think that they're going to be bringing the multiverse in because there's
I see.
there's like
Into
I
the
think that they're going to start off in some alternate 60s universe, and then they're going to end up in our main timeline, like
that's cool.
because so their main villain in the Fantastic Four universe is a character called, and Doctor Doom went up so the Fantastic Four was formed like, don't look anything up right now. don't look ahead, LJ, please. Please don't.
No, I'm kidding.
So Doctor Doom, there's different ways that this happened. They all kind of go up into space together, and then something happens, and then they all kind of get their powers. And Doctor Doom is up there, and he kind of gets his powers as well. There's like iterations of that kind of, it happened this way. Oh, but he wasn't supposed to be there, or whatever, That's basically what happened. So with that in mind, Doctor Doom, with Fantastic Four being one of the first comic book families, they're literally called, dude, the first Marvel family.
Really?
Yeah. And so there's been something that has happened. Let's see, did we close that already? Hold, please.
Hold, please.
LJ, are you looking ahead?
Nope.
Are you looking ahead at
Not
things?
doing it. Nope.
All right, so what happened was that they announced that the Russo brothers are actually back, who directed the Fantastic Four and Fantastic. You still there?
Yep, still here.
They directed, Infinity War, all this other
Yes.
stuff. And they have announced that they're going to do Avengers Secret Wars.
Dude. Yeah,
Okay.
they need to continue with Marvel, man, because they fucking killed it with Infinity War, man.
Yeah.
They
So
really did.
Secret War, I think I told you a little bit about this last time, is where some character is like, what if Captain Marvel went up against Captain America? And, do you remember us talking about this last time? It's kind of like they'd taken all their toy collections and doing stuff like that. So,
bastards, man. So, I mean, literally just creating scenarios on what ifs and then bringing them to life.
Yeah. But it's like, but what if that X-Men, what if that Wolverine from this universe went over here and fought up against this Wolverine from this universe? And there's a lot of that in the Deadpool movie that kind of sets this up.
I see.
And
so, you know what? I was just going to say that probably was the point, right? With bringing Deadpool and Wolverine together, because who would have fucking thought that was going to be a reality? And it was. And it's a hit too. A lot of people like that.
It really is.
They're waiting.
Yeah.
I think people are excited for something different. And that's exactly what's happening here. It's like, how do I mix all these things together? But the right combination, the right way, to not just throw this shit together and be like, oh, there you go. There's a movie. And then it totally sucked,
Yeah. And that's what I've heard, man. It's pretty good. But did you ever see Spider-Man No Way Home, where they had all the Spider-Man from all the movies in there?
Yeah.
And it was good in the beginning, but then at the end, after you watched it a few months later at home, you were like,
oh, fuck.
It kind of doesn't make sense. How do we... So they're just gonna still send them back to die?
Yeah. Well, yeah.
It's your problem. Worry about it. Yeah. Anyway. But so talking about the multiverse kind of things. This is great that this hasn't been spoiled. So I'm very proud to share this with you. So they did let's go ahead and switch back over here. Secret Wars, yeah. And they announced that their one before that, which was it was going to be called the Kang Dynasty. And I don't know if you remember, like, in Loki, they were talking about Kang and everything. He
I
was
do,
the
yeah.
yeah, okay, awesome. So that character, Jonathan Majors, or that actor, pardon me, Jonathan Majors, has gotten in some fucking legal trouble and stuff like this. So they've kind of distanced themselves and changed game plans in a very drastic turn of events, LJ.
Hmm.
A very drastic turn of events. Let's
So
take a
they
look
pick
here.
somebody else to do it?
No, they're bringing in the character of Doctor Doom, which people have been waiting on for a
Avengers
long time.
Doomsday.
Yeah, I think we got to go back.
That's right. This is we kind of looked at this the last time we chat. Didn't we?
All right, are you ready, LJ? In the Marvel multi-universe, who could play Victor Von Doom? Who is it, LJ?
Robert Downey Jr.? What the fuck?
Yep.
He's gonna be evil? No, he can't be evil. Dude, that's gonna be interesting to see. I don't know, man. That's gonna be very interesting to see.
Yeah. Some people feel, LJ, that like because the latest Marvel stuff hasn't been going fantastic. Look at him, he's shrinking, folks. He thinks that we don't notice. It's pretty good, LJ. It's pretty good, dude.
Hi, guys. I'm
But
still in
that,
the same shot, though, right?
Oh no, you're great, dude. You did fantastic. But like that is kind of a Hail Mary in a way.
I mean, you know, rounding him out. I mean, obviously, he dies as Iron Man, and I think a lot of people were. I know I felt some way about that, and I'm sure
Yeah.
everybody else probably felt the same way. But now he's back,
But we've talked about variants.
just
You
like
know,
in Loki.
we've talked about, yes, exactly, with Loki
Mhm.
and variants. And there is a Anthony Stark, a character who has been Doctor Doom before, but they didn't say that he was a variant of Tony Stark. They said that he was like Victor Von Doom.
Dude,
And
I
so
wonder-
maybe somewhere in the universe, because in Deadpool, what if they were, because I don't want to spoil anything, LJ. Just cover your ears. No, it's all right.
I can't hear you.
Do you remember how Chris Evans played the flaming torch or whatever, Johnny Flamegood?
Yes, yeah.
It's pretty cool, huh?
That was.
Wouldn't that be funny if like he came back and he was like, "Hey, I'm this."
I mean, it would be cool. I think it would be cool. I think people would like that. You know, just saying.
Yeah, just saying.
Let me text him. Let's see what he's doing.
Well, he told us not to text him after 6.
Oh, that's right. My bad. Yeah. Well, he just responded. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So we already know what's up.
Anyway, so with that being said, I'm kind of okay with it. You know, I'm like,
well, I mean, it's different. I mean, we're kind of done with, you know, the way we're used to understanding and how we knew Marvel.
yeah,
You know, there has to be something different, because that's Megan and I were talking about that when Infinity Wars ended, and it's like, now what? You know, there's just been like 10 12 years of back to back Iron Man 1, 2, and 3, Spider Man
Yeah.
1, 2, and 3, right? Thor 1, 2, and 3, and it just on and on and on. And then they bring them all together. And now what?
Yeah.
No, it's just,
Well, now they're gonna
there has-
bring all the different versions of everything together.
they're gonna
That's what
have
I
to.
think. I think that's what I think Secret Wars is gonna be, and I think that fucking huge Ackman
Yeah.
is gonna be there, and he's gonna be like, yeah.
Well, remember, I don't think I think he's done acting after this one. I don't think
Oh,
Hugh
no, he'll
Jackman's
be back.
coming back.
He'll
You
be
think
back.
so?
Well,
I mean, he
let's
might
talk
take-
about Robert Downey Jr. How much do you think that they paid him to come back?
Oh my gosh,
for this
dude.
movie. Let's just talk figures. Let's
Okay.
just talk 3, 6, or 9.
Not 3. Not I bet it was I'm gonna say they probably paid him 100 million.
It's like probably it's 9 figures is what has been reported. So it's
Yeah.
almost $1 billion. Or, it could be like we'll pay $200 million or
That's
something like that, It's supposed to be reported 9 figures.
That's
Now, I don't
insane,
know,
dude.
LJ, so. But
Yeah,
I've heard
I
that
say
our check's in the mail is what I heard.
yeah. I say at least 100 million, man. That's probably what they paid him, at least that. Could be
Well,
more.
well, what's reported is 9 figures, is that it's like $100 million, if not more.
Yeah, I believe it, man. That's what I said. That's what I think.
Yeah. $100 million.
100,000 is what they paid him.
Oh my gosh, why are you being so complicated? Well,
Dude,
that's San Diego Comic-Con in a nutshell. Lots of other things happened.
so
But,
that
I
was the
mean,
finale. The finale, this one right here.
for the Marvel universe, yeah, for the Marvel panel. DC didn't really have a panel. They revealed their new logo, which I'm super excited about. But
That was it.
and they had My Adventures with Superman and Superman and
They
Lois.
had a chance to talk about the new Superman movie, and they failed.
Well, I think that they didn't want to reveal any footage because that's happened before where they've kind of revealed stuff and it's been like it's too early to try to get something out just for the sake of getting something.
I see. Dang, man, that's insane. This is crazy, man. But like I said, we're in a fucking whole new chapter, man. We don't know what the fuck's gonna happen.
No, we don't. I mean, with this state of the economy, LJ, we could all be dead tomorrow.
Not before I get my 100 million.
That's right. Let's take a look at some cosplays here. As we're talking about all this stuff, LJ, let's watch some cosplays here. This is from Justin Cosplay. Thank you.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a little pooties.
Yeah, it's Professor Xavier and Magneto. That's fucking incredible. And Raven.
That's
awesome.
That's cool.
That's
Dude,
great.
Some of these people go all fucking out, man.
Did you see that? That was that was so cool. Well, that was Doom there, wasn't it? No. Yeah. But you could see how that could be Iron Man in a way,
Yeah.
But it's not. That's the Princess Toadstool, but
Mhm.
it's that wizard who always fucks around.
Yeah. Shows the little circle beams. at you.
That's right. And the triangles and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Squares. Wow, that's cool. Look.
Power Rangers.
And Barbie, Captain America. Peter and Paul. Okay. Oh, Godzilla. That's cool.
Damn, that's freaking all out right
That
there.
is. Wow. A gorgeous storm. Wow, that's
Planet
really
of the
cool.
Apes.
Dr. What?
Yo, that
Blade.
dude's creepy.
Ken.
Yeah.
Who's that? Wow, that's
shoot.
Captain Jean-Luc Picard, the USS Meg from Hercules. Rick and Morty. Oh, wow, Wicked. That's cool. Scrub Daddy. Oh, Lae'zel from Baldur's Gate. That's cool. That's a video game that I really like, LJ. Yay, Cuphead. The Spot from Spider-Man. It's Princess Leia as a Force ghost or as a projection. Whoa. That was cool. That's like a steampunk C-3PO. Kind of a steampunk
Dracula.
C-3PO, like Japanese,
That is different, yeah.
What do they call that? Like those knights from Japan,
Samurai.
A samurai. Wow, the count. All the Star Trek people, look, all the anime people, all the Spider-Man people, all the Star Wars people, Harley, Disney, Marvel, DC.
Jeez,
wow.
Dude. Yeah, it kind of looks like him.
So I will tell you that they released like the Superman, TV, the Superman
Gambit
movie T-shirts.
Dude, those freaking costumes are probably not cheap, man. They look real.
But you can like work on it for like a year and go to multiple cons with. Anyway.
Silver Surfer.
Yeah, there's Dr. Doom. Tony Stark. Another Tony Stark. Pepper Potts. Cap.
Oh, yeah,
that's cool.
50s Cap.
Yeah.
Thormax.
The
Lady
Mighty Thor. Kid Thor. Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Oh, there he is. That's cool.
God, that's crazy, man.
Yeah. Wow, he really looks like Jeremy Renner.
He does.
Is that Jeremy Renner?
Man, I don't
Black
think
Panther.
So. M'Baku. Dude.
Man, that's cool. Who's M'Baku?
He's the dude from the Black Panther who challenges him. Yeah, the very first challenge when he becomes king again, or when he after his dad dies.
I see.
She-Hulk. Daredevil.
Double D. That's cool. That's the original Mr. Marvel. Wow, he looks. Wow,
it's that dude.
That's cool too.
Henry Jones Sr.
Oh my gosh.
Kick ass, dude. Kill
awesome.
Bill. That's the whole crew from Kill Bill.
Yeah. Well, it just goes on and on, dude. A bunch of shit. That's a big con for you, so.
Dude, seriously, that is a big one.
We'll have to go. If we went, would you guys go?
Nope, I wouldn't go. If we went, I would not go. No.
Damn it. Just be like, all right, we're supposed to do Cape Sights and Lightsabers.
You're like, not gonna go. Dude, that's cool.
Yeah. Maybe we'll look into doing something here in Big A-Town.
Yeah. Wait a minute.
All right. LJ, well, we'll get off here, man. Big San Diego Comic-Con day. big woo. You know, after everything they show, this is a joke in the Weekly Planet show. They're like, after everything, it doesn't matter what you show. They were,
Yeah.
it's like, and here's an apostrophe.
Like that's yeah.
This
down
is
for
the
that.
label
I'll
that
be an
came
apostrophe.
from my. Here's the remote that I used to turn off the lights. And they're like, oh, and here we go. Woo! Turn the lights back on.
Yeah.
Yeah.